Welcome to PodClass. PodClass is sponsored by the Caribbean Teaching Scholar Journal and aims to demystify topics and themes within the scholarship of teaching and learning. PodClass is produced by the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning within the Settle Inc.'s Teaching Innovation Studio. We're excited to have you with us, and we hope you enjoy today's episode. Welcome everyone to another episode of PodClass. We're doing things a lot differently today. We're a lot more relaxed. It's the end of the semester, the end of the academic year, and we're taking some time just to think a bit, to think in our downtime constructively as to what we could do differently or how we could improve for the new academic year that's coming soon. We have, a month and a half, I think, remaining?
And that time is going to fly, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's Java time. People are holidaying, relaxing. We know that you have things to do, but we don't want to take much of your time. We just want to really give you things that you could think of in course planning for the new semester. Very simple, very easy methods. Practical. Thanks for that. And you know, the main thing that we do in education before we move forward, we have to reflect. So we look back. What are the things that we did? How did it work? Was it good? Was it bad? Now, where is that data generally found?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's from the course experience review.
Oh, right.
Of course, you have other informal reviews that you yourself as lecturers and instructors could implement for informal feedback. But the course experience review is generally the most formal tool that there is for summative evaluation, so to speak, or review of a student's learning experience. And you know, interestingly, what we have found over the last couple of years is that students are stating issues with content that's posted to My Learning. So it is a case of sometimes the content is insufficient or it's not organized.
Yeah.
It's kind of all over the place. Now, we want you to be mindful that this data, this information relevant to your course is available through your Qualtrics account. So if you are having problems accessing your feedback, you can shoot us an email at sta-cer@sta.uwi.edu, and we would respond with either giving you access or downloading the reports for the relevant courses and sending them to you. So thinking of that finding then, so to speak, from the data, issues with the content on My Learning. You have a lot of experience with learning management systems and instructional design. What could be a quick fix that could actually work?
I like how you put it. A quick fix.
Yeah.
I like that.
New year coming. What is a quick fix that could
Quick fix. Take some time and sort your course files into a folder. That's very simple. And that's a quick fix. Because what you can do with that now is if for some reason you are more in the classroom, physical classroom setting, you could just upload that folder in My Learning and students can access all the course files there, right? But if you're blending and you're going to utilize more of the learning management system, here is where you would be able to quickly access some of those files and put it in a space for students to access that is already laid out by a template. So you have your resources, you have your activities section, and you'll be able to pull those files and put it in its rightful place, making it easy not only for the student, but for you to access, right? And while you're doing that, think about the different ways you want to present or display the content or those files.
Something looking new, right?
You know, you don't want to just upload an article.
Yeah.
You know, you could come here in the studio and
that is true.
Talk about the article and upload a video. You know, you could actually have a presentation with a voiceover. You could use Canva. We have so many tools. We run workshops on H5P. H5P is another tool that you can use to, you know, display or put the information in a different way for your students to access.
I know there's also the workshop series creating instructional videos.
Yeah.
That has some lovely snippets that could be applied quickly for 1-minute videos that could be used like a flipped classroom setup. You begin a debate so that when the students come, they already have the prior knowledge, and boom, you have some measure of engagement in the classroom.
Yeah. So that's it for files, basically. You know, you don't want to be searching. As a student, you don't want to be searching all over the place just to get one file. Another thing you could do is create a welcome video. Have it posted in My Learning or in the Learning or in the Learning Management System.
That doesn't take much to create, because a welcome video is not a long exposition. No. It's something very short. You just introduce yourself.
You introduce yourself. You tell your students what they're going to expect in the course. Make it exciting. Welcome them. Make them feel like, eager to come to class or learn about this course, new topic, etc.
And what's a big thing too? I think in a welcome video, it's appropriate to introduce your availability. Yeah, so like your office hours, right? If it's a physical office hours, or if it is that you're available via some other social media form online or platform, some other forum that allows for communication, because one of the distinctive characteristics of the ideal graduate, the UWI graduate, is that the person needs to be an effective communicator.
Right.
So they must have communication. They have to learn it from us.
Yeah. And they will see it here and they will get that experience. And when they go out into the real world, it will be easy for them to apply because they know it already.
Yeah.
So set up your online office hours. That's another good thing to do.
Yeah.
Think about your assessment. AI is on the scene. It's not going away.
Nowhere.
So this is not an AI session, right? But at the same time, we want to encourage you to think about your assessment. You know that AI is there and students will use it. You yourself could use AI. Why not?
That is true.
Right? It has so many ways you can use it. Again, this is not an AI session, but be mindful of it. If you have the opportunity to recreate or structure your assessment in such a way that you actually cater for the use of AI, then it makes things better for you and the student as well. Teach your students how to use it in the real world, Mark. When they go out there, they're going to use AI.
Exactly.
Industry already using AI. So,
and as far as industry practice goes, AI is kind of almost like a moderator now. So we need to really figure out how we're going to incorporate it ethically. Of course, that's everybody's concern.
For sure.
But look out for that in the new academic year.
Yeah.
We're focusing right now on just quick fixes to problems highlighted. So far we have course organization, uploading resources that are attractive but interactive.
Yeah.
And I think a key point with that is that the students that we have here at our campus or university, they know other students who are enrolled in foreign institutions, and they talk. So they know what an LMS experience looks like outside.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we remain cutting edge. So we can't have minimal activity on the LMS. But, we're still saying that we're a blended course, or we're pushing for this kind of 21st century learning environment. It does not add up. It does not add up. So we really want to leave that kind of mark on the academic landscape in terms of a global perspective.
Yeah. And, we understand that not all courses will be online or the online space will be utilized. But in 2024, at least you should have your course files there for students in the online space, and utilize the forums as well, because that's one place, one centralized space for students and for you to communicate. So while you may be in the physical classroom, still try at least and put those course files there. Put your course outlines, your rubrics, your assessments, everything there. Articles, links, what have you. Put it there for your students.
Yeah, and I don't want people to think that this means I have to spoon feed and hand hold. This is about not making the student feel alone. Nobody likes to feel alone. And if you meet that psychological need, then moving forward, the learning experience for the student is a whole lot better. And that's something that we want to keep in mind. So back to it. Content creation. We have the studio free of charge for your teaching and learning content.
Book a session with us.
Book a session on our website. If you need your course experience reviews, shoot us an email. We gave you the email before. and we would provide such. If you also have questions about how to do these things, shoot us an email, book a session, book a consultation. We are here to help. So we're going to be making sure that in 24-25, we using the LMS more often. We have the layout in a very interactive and attractive manner.
We use a little more online tools.
Yep.
You know, you reach your students in different ways. Yeah.
Right. And then we're doing things guided by constructive alignment. So we're not just doing things.
Yes, everything
willy-nilly.
must be linked. So what Mark is talking about there, your learning outcomes linked to your assessments and your instructional strategies or your teaching methods.
Yeah.
You know, you have a kind of method to the craziness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to a new year. We have new things for you, and we hope that you are really able to make best use of them. We look forward. We look forward to working with you on AI, on action research, on different fundamentals and instructional strategies, how to make the classroom more engaging. And we're looking forward to collaborate with you. We're using 23-24 to move forward into 24-25.
Right.
With a very productive approach, forward thinking. We are reimagining, rethinking everything, and rejuvenating our own teaching practice.
Yeah.
24-25 is a new me, a new way of teaching. What do you think?
Let's make that change.
Exactly. So we hope it benefits you. Remember, like, share, subscribe to our channel. Look out for our content as it's made available. And again, we wish you the best for the new academic year. Take the time. Think a bit before we move forward. Thank you for joining us for today's podcast, the podcast that explores various themes in the scholarship of teaching and learning in higher education. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You can check out the links and resources in the show notes for more information. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast on your favorite platform. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.